So today I want to talk about that path to least resistance and how just being on the path can just change your life. But see, sometimes people resist the path to resistance, and that's where we fall short. So hi, this is Pep Talks with Tanya. Welcome. Just want to say thanks again for liking, subscribing, and commenting. So just diving deep into the path of least resistance and exactly what that is. We have our plan. We are living from the end, right? We are knowing that everything unfolds perfectly in our life. However, we don't know exactly how. We shouldn't be worried so much about the how things are happening or occurring. We just have to know, have a conviction, go beyond just belief, but just have faith that everything is happening beautifully for us. And when some condition or something happens in our life that appears, and when I'm putting quotation, it appears to be contrary to what we want, what we should do is not judge it. Not judge it as a negative condition. Not judge it as proof of lack of manifestation. To realize your path comes with these bumps. Your path comes with this, sometimes doesn't flow exactly the way you think it should be flowing. But it's all happening synchronistically. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but it's fine. You get my point. Everything is happening for you. Sometimes it appears as if you're going 5 steps back, right? But in realization, you're going those 5 steps, what you call going 5 steps back, so you can go forward. And if you didn't have that happen, if you didn't have that condition, you would never be where you are. That's why I love it all. I don't judge. I already know it's done. I've said this. I go to the end and realize that every situation is a bridge. It's a bridge building to what I already know is happening. So anything that unfolds in my world, I accept it. Sometimes we're gonna keep it real. Sometimes it's something you do not prefer. But okay, you do not prefer it. It's fine. It's when you freaking like I used to do, you ruminate and you look at this thing and you say, oh, forget about it. This thing is not happening for me. All right, I need to pivot. I need to think differently. I need to do this. And now you're judging it. You're starting to see it differently. And then you can't be surprised when stuff starts coming into your life, because where's your focus now? Your focus is on that situation, that condition that you don't like, the situational condition that you judge negatively. And not realizing once again that everything unfolds. Let it happen. These are just experiences. I'm not holding on to them. These are experiences. I already know. I'm already where I need to be. I'm already there. And anything that appears contrary to love, my ideal, is an illusion. It's an illusion. And I'm not going to put my time and effort and anger into those things. Oh, it happened that way? I won't judge. I know that God hears me. I know I'm on that path. I know I'm doing what I need to do, so I keep doing it. I don't spend any energy or focus on that. Like I said, Vadim Zeland, you walk past the artwork that you don't prefer, you just keep it moving you see something you like. You don't spend time thinking about it and trying to decide why the artist made this artwork this way. You don't do that. The problem is people resist their path of least resistance. You're resisting the resistance, if that makes sense. You're looking at, like I said, you're looking at these conditions and you're being like, oh, this thing that I want that is not happening now, so what do I need to do? It's like, this is exactly what you need. Like, this is exactly what you need to happen to get where you are. Just look at these conditions and things. You may not prefer it. You may have a day here, but you always know that you're on the path. You already know you're where you need to be. So, okay, it's something that's a condition I don't prefer, but I am. I am what I am. I am who I say I am.
Open your mouth. Don't be spreading your germs.
Okay, Alexa. Alexa's telling me off because apparently I sound like I cough. But anyway, I was having this conversation because I had someone that were asking me, so what is your pep talk going to be about? And I'm like, well, my pep talk today is being on the path of least resistance, bridge of incidences, and how we don't judge, we don't worry about the how, we don't worry about those steps. We just know that it's already done and live from that. And they were like, well, let me give you an example. I had a restaurant and I was making 14 grand a month, and then I started making 8 grand, and I made 12 grand a month, and now I'm only making 2 grand and 2 grand and 2 grand. And it's like, so what's going on here? How am I paying my rent? And I'm just looking at the person and I'm like, okay, what are you trying to say? Well, it's not working out for me. Okay, because look, I can't even pay my rent. First of all, it was kind of a hypothetical situation. But second of all, you already claimed and affirmed that it's not working out for you. Like, what? How is that? So my thing is, this thing that you judge as not working out for you, you know what? It's not going to work out for you. This thing, they actually call it a setback. You judge it as a setback, it will set you back. This is exactly what, let me tell you how powerful we are. We're so powerful. Like, if you want to have that experience of having a setback, you want to have that experience of things not working out for you, pretty little package, here you go. That's exactly what it'll be for you. So my thing is like, how are you judging it? Like, how do you know? So, it's so many variables. Okay, so you're not making a rent, but you may be getting money from another source. You may have, it's so many things that could be happening to you. But when you're focusing on, when you're resisting the resistance, when you're focusing on being set back, guess what? That's exactly what you're going to be. So my thing is, stay on that path. It's not even really a path. It's not even really a journey because everything is happening right now. I'm not getting anywhere. I'm already there. It's done. It's here. It's in my world already. I'm done. It's happening in the vertical. Everything is happening right now. So it's not really a path, but it's a shift or a shifting of states and knowing who you are, remembering who you are, and just staying in that and just living from that. Like, that's it. That's really it. But anyway, once again, thank you for listening and tuning in to Pep Talks with Tanya. And also just thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting. Let me know what's going on out there in the streets, But anyway, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.